Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel Swami Vijay, and this is Swami Vijay speaking to all. In this video, I am going to show you how to practice note making and summarization in your class 11 English. You are going to get note making and summarization for 8 marks. Now without any delay, let me show you the revised syllabus first. Let me explain the revised syllabus and then I'll show you what is note making and how to practice note making and how to write notes exactly in your examination point of view. Let me repeat once again. My name is Swami and today you are watching English class and the topic for this class is note making and summarization. So let me explain once again. According to the revised syllabus, you are going to get note making and summarization under writing skills in part B. Marks 8 marks total it carries. Note making and summarization based on a passage of approximately 200 to 250 words. Note making carries 5 marks. Title carries 1 mark. Numbering and indenting carries 1 mark. Keywords or glossary carries 1 mark. And notes carries 2 marks. And for summary, the summary total carries 3 marks. Content 2 marks and expression 1 mark. So this is about the general idea about note making, how many marks are allotted for notes and how many marks are allotted for summary. Now without any delay, let me show you the next slide. So we have to remember these points before starting preparing notes for a given passage. First point is read the passage thoroughly first time. As like reading comprehension passage, you have to read the note making passage also first time very thoroughly. Point number 2 is while reading the passage second time, underline the important points which you think important. So as like in reading comprehension, even while you are practicing note making, when you are reading second time, underline the important points which you think important. Now the question is which point is important and which point is not important. It depends upon purely your selection of sentences, but the sentences should carry proper information of the given passage. Now how many sentences you have to select? Point number 3, select at least 8 to 10 sentences minimum, because if you don't select minimum 8 to 10 sentences, you can't make notes out of the given passage properly. So you have to at least select 8 to 10 sentences minimum. Point number 4, out of those important sentences, pick a word or group of words and keep it as a title. Now after that, select important word or group of words for minimum 3 side headings from those 8 to 10 important sentences which you have already selected. So we have to even write 3 side headings also and one title also. So under point 4, you have to select one important word or important words from the given passage and write that word as a title. And in point 5, you have to select important words or group of words for minimum 3 side headings from those 8 to 10 important sentences which you are already selected. So you have to select important words to write title and for even side headings. So after you have selected word for title and words for side headings, then point number 6, select first 2 to 3 sentences under first side heading, in the same way remaining sentences under different side headings. That means you have selected almost all 8 to 10 sentences. Let us take 10 sentences. Out of those 10 sentences, keep first 3 sentences under side heading number 1 and the next 3 sentences under side heading number 2 and the last 3 or 4 sentences under side heading number 4. So in this way you can divide the sentences also under each side heading. Now you have selected word for title, you have selected words for side headings, and even you have selected sentences under each side heading. Now next point is, from each sentence remove the structural words and select content words and start writing the notes in a proper format using number and indentation and keywords. Now what is here the structural words and content words? If you read the passage, you will come across so many structural words and so many content words. What exactly is a structural word is, if you take prepositions in, at, these are structural words. These words give structure to the sentence, but that doesn't carry any meaning or information. So in parts of speech, generally we consider preposition, conjunctions, or structural words. So in that sentence, whichever sentence you have selected, remove those structural words and select the content words. What are the content words? The content words means the information carrying words. So likewise, you have to remove the structural words and select the content words to write notes. I am going to show you exactly what are the content words in the given passage and what are the structural words and how to write only content words in the notes. Now let's move to the next slide. I have already prepared the format for notes and the keywords and all those things. So let me explain first the format, because according to the CBSE, we have to write the notes in a proper format using numbering and indentation and keywords. So here you can see this is the proper format. Of course, CBSE has not prescribed any proper format or prescribed format, but we can use this format and to write notes because it looks decent. Now in the format, let me first tell you, you have to write first title. Whichever word you have selected, most important word from the given passage, you have to write that word as a title. Write that word in capital letters and underline that word. You will get 1 mark. So title carries 1 mark. Now see here, as I told you, you have to select 3 important words or 3 important group of words, and you have to keep those words as side heading. Now whichever word you have selected from the first 3 sentences, write that word as a side heading and give the number 1 to that word. So this is number 1 or first side heading. Now under that you have to write minimum 2 points and maximum 3 points. I'll show you how to write those points under each side heading. Now in the same way, you have to write the second side heading and points under second side heading, and third side heading and points under third side heading. Maximum you can write 2 points under each side heading, and if you want to write one more point, don't go beyond 3 points. So this is the format to write the notes under note making. Now come to this chart. Here you can see, if you write title in capital letters properly, you will get 1 mark, and if you write the notes using numbering and indentation properly, then you will get 1 mark. This is the numbering 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and side heading also you can see second side heading 2, 2.1, 2.3. Third side heading we have given numbering 3, 3.1, 3.2 and 3.3. So this is according to the numbering and indenting. So we will get 1 mark here if you follow this format. Next one is key or glossary. What is this key? When you are writing notes or points under each side heading, you have to use abbreviations and symbols, then you get 1 mark. I will show you how to write abbreviations and what kind of symbols you can use while preparing notes. Now let's go to the next slide. Here you can see the question I am going to show you in the next slide. On the basis of your understanding of the given passage, make notes on it using headings and subheadings. Use recognizable abbreviations wherever necessary. It carries 5 marks, and write a summary of the above passage in about 50 words carries 3 marks. So total 8 marks for notes and summarization. I have already explained the format of the notes, and let me now explain the format of the summarization. Summary you have to write using or in a single paragraph, summarizing all the important points, and the word limit is maximum 50 words. So this is the format of writing notes, and this is the format of writing summarization. Now without any delay, now let me show you practically how to read a passage, how to underline the important sentences, and how to select important word or group of words, and how to write title, side headings and points under side headings. Now this is the passage I am going to give you to practice, and let me also explain. So first you have to read this passage. Let me also read once. Point number 1 or the paragraph number 1 in the given passage. Color therapy is a complementary therapy for which there is evidence dating back thousands of years to the ancient cultures of Egypt, China and India. If we define it in simple terms, color is a light of varying wavelengths. Thus, each color has its own particular wavelength and energy. Colors contribute energy. This energy may be motivational and encouraging. Each of the 7 colors of the spectrum are associated with energy. The energy relating to each of the 7 spectrum colors of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet resonates with the energy of each of the 7 main chakras energy centers of the body. Color therapy can help to rebalance and or stimulate these energies by applying the appropriate color to the body. Red relate to the base chakra, orange the sacral chakra, yellow the solar plexus chakra, green the heart chakra, blue the throat chakra, indigo the brow chakra, sometimes referred to as third eye, and violet relates to the crown chakra. Color is absorbed by the eyes, skin, skull, or magnetic energy field or aura, and the energy of color affects us on all levels. That is to say, physical, spiritual, and emotional. Every cell in the body needs light energy. Thus, color energy has widespread effects on the whole body. There are many different ways of giving color, including solarized water, light boxes, lamps with color filters, color silks, and hands-on healing using colors. So this is the entire passage I have read. In the same way, you have to read the passage silently at least once or twice. Now after that, what you have to do, you have to select important words and important sentences. So let me show you how to select those important words and important sentences. Now here, if you read this entire passage, you believe that the entire passage is about talking about color therapy. So I will keep this word color therapy as the title of the given passage. So my job is done. I have selected one title already for 1 mark. Now here we have to select at least 8 to 10 sentences to write under 3 different side headings. So let me select first some important information, and before that let me show you what is a structural word and what is a content word here. Now if you read the first sentence, color therapy is a complementary therapy for which there is evidence dating back thousands of years to the ancient cultures of Egypt, China, and India. Now in the whole sentence, what is the most important word, or what are the most important words which carry information is color therapy, complementary therapy, evidence dating back thousands of years of the ancient cultures of Egypt, China, and India. Now these are the words which are actually carrying information, and the remaining words like is, a, for, which, of, to, the, these are actually structural words, and these words don't carry any kind of information. So what we have to do is we have to delete these structural words and we have to select only the content words, and we have to insert these content words in our notes. So in this way you have to remove the structural words and select the content words, but first you have to select the important sentences. So I have selected one important sentence here, and in the same way let me select few more important sentences which I would like to use while writing answer. So there are 7 colors. Let me select the 7 colors of the spectrum. And what are the 7 colors? 7 colors of spectrum: colors of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And then main chakras, energy centers. Then come to this passage. Okay, before that, it stimulates these energies by applying the appropriate color to the body. Red relates to base chakra, orange the sacral chakra, yellow the solar. So these are the important sentences which I believe. So you can also select the sentences which you believe are important. Now coming to the last para, color is absorbed by the eyes, skin's color, magnetic field, and aura. And then okay, see here, this is to say physical, spiritual, and emotional. That means color affects us on all levels, that is to say physical, spiritual, and emotional. So in this way you have to select important sentences from the given passage and remove the structural words and take only the content words. Again I'll explain what are the structural words and content words to avoid any kind of confusion. If you want to use this sentence, color affects us on all levels, that is to say physical, spiritual, and emotional. Now in this sentence, color is very important, that is the word which is carrying information, and it affects us physical, spiritual, and emotional. So you can use these 4 words or 3 words and you can prepare notes. Now let me show you how I have prepared notes using this passage. Now let me show you the next slide. Now here you can see I have already prepared notes using the given passage. So as I told you, I have selected this color therapy for the title of the given passage. I have written color therapy as the title of this passage, and I have even underlined the color therapy, because whenever you have written the heading or title, the title or heading must be underlined. Now I have selected already 3 important sentences. Out of those 3 important sentences, I have given the first side heading. Here you can see age old therapy, because I have selected this word from here. Color therapy is a complementary therapy for which there is evidence dating back thousands of years to the ancient cultures of Egypt, China and India. So we can take this entire sentence regarding age-old therapy. So I have given that word age-old therapy for the side heading number 1. Under that, I have used this information. This therapy is found in Egypt, China and India. So I have written the notes under 1 age-old therapy. Point 1.1 is found in Egypt, and point 1.2 is China and India. That means if anybody reads this information, they can understand that this color therapy, it is an age-old therapy and it was found in Egypt, China and India. So in this way you have to write the first side heading and points under first side heading. You can see here I have removed here all the structural words and I have written only the content words. Even if you are very particular, you can even remove this word in also, and you can join this word using just a hyphen. Let me show you how to do that. So if you want to remove this, you can remove this one, and you can join these 2 words using the hyphen. So in this way I have written the side heading, first side heading, and now let us go to the second side heading. As I have read already, I have selected these important points here. I have written the second side heading, colors and energy of chakras. Under that I have written the important information, deleting the structural words. In the same way I have written the point for side heading for third side heading and 3.1 and 3.2. So in this way you can prepare notes for the given passage. Title should be written in capital letters and it must be underlined, and 3 side headings you have to write. Under each side heading you have to write minimum 2 points and maximum 3 points. Now what is the keywords? You can see here I have used under side heading 1.1.2 here one symbol I have used, and if you see here under keywords I have used this keyword here and I have written the expansion of the keyword. So I have used a symbol in the notes and I have used the expansion of that symbol under keywords. So in this way you have to use minimum 3 words and maximum 4 to 5 words, and you have to write the expansion in this way. So you follow this format: serial number, keyword and expansion. Write 1 2 3 4 and then write the words you have used in the notes and their expansions. So I have used 4 side headings, 4 symbols and 1 symbol and 3 words. Here you can see this one. So while writing notes you have to even underline this one so that the teacher can understand where you have used the abbreviation. And second one is I have used here, and third one I have used here, and the fourth one, and I have written even the expansion for those things. So this is about writing notes. It gives you 4 marks and keywords gives you 1 mark. Title gives you 1 mark, indentation and numbering gives you 1 mark, notes gives you 2 marks, and keywords gives you 1 mark. Now come to the summary. As I already told you, the way to write the summary is you should write the summary in one single paragraph summarizing all the important points, and word limit is 50 words. But don't copy the information directly from the given passage and don't write. That is not correct. You may not get out and out marks. You have to read the passage and write the information taking the points which you have written in the notes and write those points in form of a notes. So you have to write those points in form of a notes or a small summary or in a paragraph way. So this is about how to write note making and how to write note making in proper format using proper indentation and numbering and keywords, and how to write the summary of the given passage. So this is the first time you are watching note making, so it needs a lot of practice. If you practice 2 or 3 passages, then automatically you will come to know how to write the note making and summarization properly without any doubt. I know I took a lot of time to explain these things because this is the first time this topic was not dealt in 10th class or lower classes, so that is the reason why I took a lot of time to explain this note making and summarization, and it comes for 8 marks in your examination. So thanks for watching this video, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and if possible share this video to your classmates so that they will also get benefit. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get the information the moment I upload videos on YouTube. So thanks for watching this video. Bye bye, take care, all the best.